jail on it. Big long, where you been at? Mine, everywhere I'm working hard. Maybach and G-Wagon truck, got M&M's in my garage. Quick to crank up on you. Better not get me started. Locked in with the gangsters and players. My folks gon' keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
In motion, it's Waddle. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
They're right here.
To throw is Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Go ahead.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
All right.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready, set.
Tua to throw again. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
From the 35,
44.
it's 1st and 10.
Set.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Odafe Owe bursting in and reporting the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hill brought in motion. He'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Ready.
Tua. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Now Jackson on the move. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
In motion comes Walker. A first down throw for Jackson. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Middle. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On, ready?
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, middle.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Watson, Oscar, what? Ready? Out!
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Jay.
A play fake. Now 2 at a throw. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Ready? 20 TX. Out.
Tua, give it to Achane. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. That's he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Report. Shut up.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Yo, we turned it.
On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it.
Ready?
The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Shut up.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
Hey! Shut up!
They're trying to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Shut up!
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is third and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on third and goal.
Hey! Report! Where's it on?
Back to throw, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready?
From the pistol, here's Etienne. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Go ahead.
They'll stay on the ground with Etienne. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Third and long.
Get set.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this out quickly to Hill. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. The Dolphins will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Ravens open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Ready, set.
2 and out on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Ready.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Set.
To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick-6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. first down throw for Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, ready. Out with that.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Downfield by Smith. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Turbo 3, kick. Out with that.
On 1st and 10, it's A-Tech. And he'll work forward for
All right,
about
let's
3.
go.
It's 2nd down.
Get on.
Now it's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and a yard.
Get safe. Go ahead. Out with that.
Throwing is Tua. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith.
Out with that.
Tua gonna throw. That is caught by the tight end. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
All right, come on. Get on.
That's out quickly and complete. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, shot. Shot.
Throwing Jackson. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Get on, on. You. You at X. You at X. Ready. Right shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. A throw inside, caught by Andrews. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Ready. You. Right shot. Right on.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Come on, come on. Go ahead. Report, report. 13. Get up.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
I'm out here. 180. Right shot. 13. Sit up.
On first and 10, Jackson. Now he'll air one out. He is in. Cavs Walker. Touchdown Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. Set.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Go ahead. Set.
Tua. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible.
They're right here.
Sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to look deep for Tyreek. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 56 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Go ahead. Set.
Here's Tua. Here's a screen coming for right. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal.
Set.
To the air again. Tungo Valor. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting on.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
44. Ready.
Throwing again. It's Tua. Now a screen set up for A-Chan. And he can only salvage a couple there. Down to the 3. And now it's 4th and goal.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is 4th down and goal. They snap it to Tua. And this will pay off. It is caught. Stanu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's second and 6.
Hey. Hey, middle.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Raven first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this.
Here's
Brown. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, report. No, we changed it. We changed it. Sit up!
Jackson now to throw on first down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10.
Ready. Scat.
In motion, it's Waddle. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Drift.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Yo.
2nd down. Jackson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Ready.
In his own end zone, it's Tua. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Slide.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again from his own end zone. He's up to the 20. And he's going to be brought
All right, let's
down.
go. Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
Tua now on 1st down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver. And down he goes.
Ready, set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Miami! They are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now a big play here. Dolphins will go for 2.
Go ahead.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here up near the 40.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get on, what? Hey, 180. Nice shot. You. Get on.
To throw is Jackson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. You at X. You at X. Ready. Nice shot. Sit up.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Nice shot. Go ahead.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Forward.
This crowd
Report,
into
report.
it now as we get to 3rd
180.
down.
I'm out here. 180. Nice shot. Nice shot.
In motion
13,
comes
13.
Andrews.
Go. Sit up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
On one, ready? Report, report. Go ahead. We change it. Let's go. Get hard. Touch.
No run here with Brown. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, sit on. Hey, Ozzy. Sit on. Middle. Sit on.
They'll drop to throw. This throw right is taken in by Cloud. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Sit on. Hey. Hey, middle.
Jackson. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining. Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Left side, caught by Andrews. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. With that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
Sit on. Ready, sit on. Hey, report. No, we changed it. Sit on.
Here we go. One final play. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get set.
H8. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it is a win.